If you had one wish, what would you wish for?
For an iPhone.
To be rich. $1 million.
$1 trillion. $100.
Billions and billions of dollars.
Get a Lamborghini. الأستاذة سنتعشى مع إخواني ونروح المدارس نحضر الناس براريش نلعب طابة مع رفقاتي أروح مع المدرسة أدرس أصير
Struggle. What is really struggle? डेली लाइफ की चीजें, डेली लाइफ की वर्किंग, डेली लाइफ में अपना काम करते रहना इज स्ट्रगल. अपने गोल को अचीव करने के लिए कुछ करना इज स्ट्रगल. एंड अपने लिए कुछ करना, अपनी सेटिस्फैक्शन के लिए कुछ करना इज स्ट्रगल. सो नो वन कैन एक्चुअली डिफाइन व्हाट स्ट्रगल रियली इज. बट हमारी डेली लाइफ में स्ट्रगल इज अ पार्ट. बट व्हाई स्ट्रगल? क्यों करनी है हमें स्ट्रगल? तो इसके 3 सिंपल रीजंस हैं. To live life, to achieve something, and to be happy or to have that satisfaction. और इन 3 चीज़ों को maintain करने या इन चीज़ों को acquire करने के लिए we do this struggle. But definition of struggle keeps on changing, and definition of happiness and satisfaction keeps on changing. And nobody can say that जो भी आपने आज से 10 साल पहले किया for that satisfaction, वो आज आप करके जिस लेवल की सेटिस्फैक्शन को एक्वायर कर पाओगे या लाइफ ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन को अचीव कर पाओगे जिंदगी के अंदर. सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अराइजेस कि हाउ वी शुड स्ट्रगल और व्हाट इज द करेक्ट वे ऑफ स्ट्रगलिंग और व्हाट इज द बेस्ट वे ऑफ स्ट्रगलिंग. सो आई आस्क्ड पीपल अबाउट दिस एंड फ्रॉम एवरी एज ग्रुप टू एवरी सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी आई हैव गेन्ड एन एसेंस. और इस एसेंस को अगर मैं बताऊं तो इट इज अ इक्वेशन. स्ट्रगल इज इक्वल टू सेटिस्फैक्शन. नाउ इसको थोड़ा और अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए एंड इसको थोड़ा और अच्छे से जानने के लिए वी हैव टू मूव टू आवर पास्ट.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially.
1947 the age of independence. इंडिया आजाद हुआ एंड आजाद हुई इंडिया की यूथ. हमारे इंडिया की इंडिपेंडेंस के साथ we have to become a developed country. इंडिया में government jobs were created by the government because that was a necessity at that time. Mostly the agriculture based country shifted to this new office culture of government job. और इसी के साथ आया एक new level of satisfaction और new level of struggle to achieve that government job. At that time जो भी government job acquire करता था was happy, was satisfied. Now the government jobs became the new definition of satisfaction.
जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया.
पहली बार गवर्नमेंट की हेल्प से प्राइवेट कंपनीज को इंडिया लाएगा and they changed the era in 60s, 70s and 80s. People followed their passion. People needed more money, so they moved from government jobs to private jobs. At that time, private jobs were paying more. They were paying more incentives, they were paying more salary, and they were luring people to get into those jobs. Now the level of satisfaction changed. In this era, people wanted to live lifestyle of film stars, businessmen, and the rich corporate employees.
Money was paid to the Honorable P.V. Narasimha Rao, the Prime Minister of India.
Now the struggle changed, and the definition of struggle changed accordingly.
I think the planning has been terribly lopsided.
What is my future in this country?
Then there came the era of 90s and 2000s, the era of computers. People started using technology. They started understanding more about the world. They really started to connect with people around the world. And this became another type of sector in India. People started following their passion. People started working on their own, and the new professions arrived in the market. Doctors, engineers, tech specialists, and scientists. Medicine also improved in this sector, and people get motivated to become a doctor. And this was the era of our parents. Beta, या तो बन जाओ engineer, या तो बन जाओ doctor. And these were the two major sectors or two major professions at that time. And this thought continued, and this thought process is still there. And now the era between 2011 to 2020. This was the most crucial era in the history of mankind. Many things changed very swiftly and very adversely. People chose to work on their own. The business became easy as the network grows, and many things became in hand for a common person. And the prime example of this era is mobile phone. Technology was so good that it came right in your hand. और इसी चीज के साथ शुरू हुआ the struggle of becoming famous or the struggle of becoming popular. हर कोई popular बन सकता था, हर कोई अमीर बन सकता था because the resources were in hand, because they have the availability of resources. और इसी चीज के साथ शुरू हुई एक new struggle, इसी चीज के साथ शुरू हुआ एक new and बढ़ चुका था हमारा satisfaction level. But there is a problem to all. The problem is very simple and very adverse at the same time. This is all about the mindset of people. No one can say that whatever worked in their era would work in this era, or whatever is working in this era would work in the future. With time हमने देखा कि हर बार हर era में कुछ ना कुछ changes आए, हर बार struggle का मतलब change हुआ, हर बार satisfaction का level change हुआ, and इन चीज़ों के साथ हमारी profession change हुए, हमारा culture change हुआ, हमारी thinking process change हुई. So we can't follow the old or the primitive methods to write in this era. For many people, it may work, but for the majority, it won't. Government jobs सबको नहीं मिल सकते. Private job में भी जाएं तो they won't pay enough. Professions में आप आ भी जाओ, but you are not satisfied with what you are doing. You are working like a labor. It may happen to someone. It may not be felt to someone, but it depends upon people. And in the case of majority, that this thing is true. Nobody is satisfied at the professional level. Nobody is satisfied at what they are doing. They always want to achieve something great, but something is binding them, and something is resisting them to do what they want. So now the last question arises. सबसे आखिरी question ये है that how should we know that we are struggling right, or how should we know that जो हम कर रहे हैं वो सही है कि नहीं, and how should we prove that what are we doing now will benefit us in future. It is quite simple. हर era में कुछ different हुआ. जिन लोगों ने उस चीज को पहले follow करना शुरू करा, and they achieved something in the early stage. And those who lagged behind, जिन्होंने resist किया, जिन्होंने time of flow को change करने की कोशिश की, जो उसे रोकने की कोशिश की, they remained where they were. So the point is that you have to do something. आपको कुछ you have to do something. You have to try. If you don't try, if you don't have the motivation to try something new, and you are expecting that this thing will come to me, it won't come. And a new era का, हमें new professions का, हमें new way of making lifestyle का तब तक नहीं पता लगेगा जब तक हम उस industry में नहीं होंगे, या हम उस industry में कुछ काम नहीं कर रहे होंगे, या हम life में कुछ unique नहीं कर रहे होंगे, या फिर हम life में कुछ different नहीं कर रहे होंगे. We know, everyone knows there is a government job. Everyone knows there is a private sector. Everyone knows there is a service sector now. Everyone knows that there is a social media sector. But it won't stop here. It is there. A new something is there, and a new something will come up. But motive इतना है कि हम उस चीज़ के लिए वहाँ पे ready रहें, हम उस चीज़ को adapt करने के लिए ready रहें. And for that we have to use our resources correctly. We have to use our motivation correctly. We have to use our mindset correctly. हमारे पास सब कुछ होने के बाद भी अगर हम वो चीज़ ना कर पाए, हम उसको ना अचीव कर पाए, that is the worst thing I think we have. And there are things, certain factors जो मैंने पहले बात की, and those things are making us believe that कि जहाँ भी हम हैं वहाँ पर हम सही हैं, that this is the life I want to live, and there is something that is stopping us from what we are. And the thing is real. This is not a manifested thing. This is the real problem in our society, which I will be talking about in the next video. Until then, see you.